Welcome back to the custom shop. Today we're going to take you through the process of our hard side cooler printing. Right now we have everything unboxed, but we're going to walk you step by step to how we get to this point and how we get a finished product out the door. So we're going to start over with our unboxing. So every cooler here gets completely unboxed, and we actually remove the lids from the coolers. You can see the stack of lids behind me. Some people may ask, why do we go through that process? It's for a couple of reasons. It actually helps us handle the lids quicker. It allows us to pre-treat our lids more efficiently without taking up more space. And it's just easier to handle overall. Some of these coolers can get pretty heavy. And so moving a small lid around is going to be a lot more efficient than lugging a big cooler all the way around station to station. Okay, so the first step on our pre-treatment process is going to be the cleaning of the lids. Now you can see there's a lot of dirt, residue, debris from the manufacturing process, from the boxes. So we're going to give those a nice clean wipe down to make sure that they're perfectly clean for our next step. So now we're going to hit it with the flame. This is going to do a couple things. We are going to burn off any excess oil and residue that's on the cooler, and we're also going to open up the pores of the plastic. So our final step is going to be our chemical application. So that chemical prep process is going to allow the color ink to bond really well to that lid. So now that these are all prepped, we're going to stack those up. These are all going to be ready for production. So as you can see, this stack of lids takes up much less space than a giant stack of coolers would. That's why we go through this process. So our cooler lid is ready to print. So we're going to go ahead and get this one started. So as you can see from our digital proof right here, we have the ability to print full color logos. You're not going to be restricted on how many colors. It's perfect for very fine details, any shading, any gradients. Full color printing is going to be perfect for that application. So as you watch this print, we're actually going to do a couple things all in line. It's going to print a white base layer, and then simultaneously as it passes through, it's going to add your color layer right on top. So once our white and color has been laid down, the final pass is going to be a varnish coat. So that varnish is going to actually trap the color to the cooler. So we've already laid down our white and our CMYK. We come back with a full varnish pass. That helps us seal in everything that we've printed, helps protect it from scratches, abrasion, any bumps, dings, or nicks that you might experience. And it's going to give you that long-lasting longevity that you would want in a cooler lid. You're going to be using these in the back of a truck, on a boat, out at the shop, so you want these to last really long. This whole process is going to make sure that that print is bulletproof. All right, so our cooler lid is printed. The final step is going to be reattaching the lid to the cooler body. So a couple things happen during this step. We're going to reattach the lid, and then we're going to give it one final clean and inspection before this gets bagged and boxed. All right, so just like that, our cooler's finished. Whether you're doing one piece or 1,000 pieces, the process is going to be identical on every single cooler.